Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. Forgive my appearance. Snowstorm shut down all the barbershops. Can't get nothing from my hair. And I'm still suffering the loss of my mother. Every time I close my eyes, I'm seeing her. Today I'm going to be discussing red flag number 224. Déjà vu of words and phrases. Selling you a dream is what narcs do best. And they do it with words. I love you is in the lips of many and in the hearts of few. Understand that the saying of I love you for some doesn't mean anything anymore. We live in a society where people have become desensitized to love. I love you was never meant to get some ass, money, or other stupid crap from another. But the game is played on innocent people every day who are just trying to find someone to love and who will honestly and sincerely love them back. People who are sincere don't spend time saying I love you. They show you. If they are not sincere, they will also show you. Now when they get caught with the actions of not loving you, they will clean things up by saying, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Even though they've been saying the opposite for years. Now when you leave them, they come back with the same lie of, I love you. Why do people lie? Because idiots like us believe them. Why do people say I love you? Because desperate people like us believe them. There are 5 languages of love. Gift-giving, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service, devotion, and physical touch. Mine is words of affirmation because of my low self-esteem. If you've been following my lectures, you've learned. Stop listening to what people say and start concentrating on what they do. Actions speaks louder than words. That's why your narc erased all your lovely memories with their actions. Your memories are now poisonous. It hurts you to even look at their picture. It's easy to believe someone when they're telling you exactly what you want to hear. The problem is, we're stuck on stupid holding on to anything they told us. Many times my clients say, but he said he loved me. He lied. If he loved you, he would still be with you. If he loved you, he wouldn't be with someone else. If you had good pussy, he would still be with it. Stop focusing on lies. Red flag! The following is a prime example of intense involvement in idolization followed by devaluation and a rapid discard. Thus the concept of when love is a lie. Run! Narcissists are predators that prey on the emotionally weak. Most of the times they catch you recovering from a breakup and sense your vulnerability. They approach you like knights in white shining armor. White knights in shining armor, saying you're special, offering their assistance to nurse you back to health with a personal agenda of their own. This actual diary was donated by Helen of the second book, who claimed she loved me. Perhaps some of this crap was spewed to you too, with poetry, songs, letter, etc., etc., etc. March 25th, 2007. I have met someone. God, I was not ready for this. How is it a man who is in such pain can give so much of himself without thought of self-gratification? People in the world are cruel and unjust. We are just looking for that special someone to call our own in today's world. We all know use the internet to find love. It may sound foolish, it may even sound unsafe, but it's the tool most lonely souls use to reach out to someone. I promised God some time ago I would be there for anyone who was going through the same kind of hurt. I have felt, and still feeling to some sort of degree. I listened to the pain, hurt, and anger and disbelief that happened to this man. I know how he felt, and was all going well, and BAM! They're gone. No words, no excuses that can be validated. Just gone, never to return. I know where he was at. No hope, no wanting to live. Sleep was nowhere to be found, and his appetite was in Neverland. But if I could share my experiences with him and let him know it will get better, I will feel real good. We have spoken to each other every day, several times a day, going on 3 weeks now. Last weekend I braved out of my shell to visit him. At first glance you see a shell of a man that has really been feeling this hurt. But his eyes, they danced with a light I have never seen before. When he looked at me, I saw his soul. It shouted, "Please save me." I wanted to save his soul. This is probably my task, to bring him back from a place that he now lives. I was truly connected to this man, mentally, physically, and spiritually. The sensual feeling of ecstasy played with my senses. We caressed each other, and we shared our first kiss, a kiss that spoke of caring and a love to come. How can a man I once knew in another life be holding me now and evoking these feelings? Feelings I thought were long dead. I have taken up a policy of late with men that I have met to get mine and leave. With Andrew, I want the whole package. With no doubts of who he is or his character. You see, he does not hide anything from you. He allows you to see him at its worst. Before I knew it, my clothes was gone and my entire body was on fire. This man has given me pleasure I thought was only in books. He has really taken me from virgin status. Yes, even women that has been married for years can still be virgin, to a wanton hussy that just wants more. The more is not only sexual but spiritual as well. I can talk to Andy and he listens. He remembers everything I say. He notices the way I sit or smile. The man is remarkable. I want to laugh with him, be there for him, and most of all, make him happy. My only fear is that I can't give him the one thing he wants, that he desires the most, and that's a child born of his loins. But I will be willing to go the distance to fulfill that dream of his. After making love, he said to me, if we are not careful, we will fall in love. My comment at the time was, let us enjoy the moment. My heart truly wanted to say, let me be here for you no matter what. But I don't want him to feel obligated to me for being here. I know he has to heal. And by being there for him, now I want him to focus on, I really do have deep feelings for Andy. He is the first person I want to talk to and when I wake up, and the last person I want to talk to at night. I want to hear his voice and taste his lips all during the day. As I write this note, I wish I was in his arms, listening to him snore, hear his breath. I just want to be with him. I never felt like this before, ever. So far, Andy has given me all the pleasures I can handle. He says he enjoys seeing me this way in pure ecstasy. I believe I have fallen for this man. I do not know when it happened, but I don't want to frighten him away. He's everything I could ask for in a man. Yes, I did look. I got all types coming at me. At first I wanted someone who was settled, and then I realized they only wanted sex, and they will only see, and then would see if it was good enough to go ahead with a relationship. I then thought of going out with people who had been married and had children, and will understand my plight. Hell no. They're worse off than me. Now, don't get me wrong. They're all good men, but I just could not bond with them. I did not feel wanted. It was more of a feeling of this is just for the moment. I don't want the moment. It's too tiring. In today's world, it's not safe. With Andy, I feel the love and understanding. He goes out of his way to prove to me that he's not all about sex, but about making love. The first man to ever love me totally. With his mind, he invokes thought. I want to hear what he has to say, his every thought. I'm fascinated by the way he analyzed any situation. The way he listens to me and understands me. He wants me to be happy. He wants me to be comfortable. He wants me to weigh out anything I have ever experienced in my life. He genuinely cares for me. I hear it in his voice when he calls to say hello. He is genuinely happy when I call to make sure he's okay too. Recently, we started reaching out for the phone at the same time. My birthday was spent in the arms of a man that cares for me. I truly had a wonderful time and I want more. Plenty more. March 27th. God, I think I'm in love with this man. But if I say it now, it will chase him away. All I know is I want to fall asleep in his arms and wake up in them. I want to make love to him and care for him. But this empty feeling I have when I'm not with him won't leave me alone. I am truly willing to go through the procedure of having a child with this man. April 8th. I feel totally helpless today. My mind and heart are very uncomfortable. Andrew said some things to me early this morning that has me a little confused. How can he not see that I truly love him? Do I need to put it on the billboard for him to read? I want him to move past this self-pity he has for himself. Can he not see he's a wonderful person? Boy, did I bite off more than I can chew with this. God, I leave this in your faithful hands. You, and only you alone, can show me the right path to take. To get me through the day, I wrote this email to my love. First off, I do really care about you. If I did not, I wouldn't be there so often. If I had a wand to erase all the hurt that you have been through, I would use it without a doubt in my mind. I guess in you I see what I once was, a shell of a human, where hurt and disappointment now lives. Where living is no longer an option. Life can go on without me. As I said to you this morning, I had not choose to get up and move out. But know that at any moment I can be right where you are again. That may be the reason why I feel at home with you. I also know that you come a long way from your hurt and pain you once felt. I see a profound change in you. At least when I'm around you, you are happy and comfortable. If that's all I can do for you, is give you a glimpse of happiness that can be, then I have done my job. Secondly, you are right. I do not want the moment. I feel too good to you, with you, just to want to leave. But I also know I cannot push you away or make you feel the way I do. I enjoy you, being with you, laughing with you, caring for you. That's all I ask. My life is not a bed of roses either, but when I'm with you, the world as I know it changes. I do not give credence to what others think and believe of what I should do. I know for me, I like what we have. I feel no pressures with you. And I don't want you to feel no pressure from me. I am here for you through thick and thin. You are an important part of my life now. Did I really expect this? No. But I am enjoying the fact that I can feel like this. I promise to be there I promise to be here for this man, and I will be. But the hurt he feels is clouding his sight as to what is in his life now. I did not intend to fall in love at this time. Remember, you're going through a bitter divorce. But knowing that Andrew is there in the background, there for me, makes a world of difference. I really know I love him now. To feel this way after one conversation, but I will not give up that easy. He is a good man. I can see him as a father. I can see him as a force to be reckoned with when someone interferes with his children. I can see that in him I will never want for anything again. He is a good soul. A little low on self-esteem, but he's all there. I want him to be able to hold his head up and see the world as a good place to live with me at his side. I want to look in the mirror and see the man that is loved unconditionally. After saying all this crap, 3 months later, I stumble upon this on social media about someone else. Is this man for real? I met someone who swept me off my feet. See how the cycle continues with someone else. We have been to lunch and dinner. We have chatted online, but never on the phone, even though he has my number. But with all that said, I can still feel like I'm missing the meaning of the message this man is giving off. When with me, he focuses on me, but when away, I doubt he even thinks of me. To me, it feels that I have been included in a rotational pool. He claims he wants only friendship, but his action says more. I must be dumb, deaf, and blind when it comes to him and what he wants out of this. Please explain to me. Need help and advice. People will treat you differently when they have been involved sexually, emotionally, and spiritually with another. Sometimes, when you tell a friend or family member of your situation, they will contact the a-hole to express their anger. Hey, you don't know me, but when my friends heard, I asked why. When I heard what you done the same thing to my friend that the last woman did was shocking to me. Being that he always had nice things to say about you. What kind of woman would take a man's heart and stomp on it like that? That's really effed up. I guess he needs to be briefed on the next woman real well because you really effed him over. Lilith, I can't stomach reading this BS letter. My only explanation is Lilith was afraid of the unknown. Black women want a man like this. But maybe it's too good to be true, so they sabotage it for another man they are familiar with. Déjà vu, Helen, Lilith. I met Lilith after writing a book. She claimed to fall in love with me after reading my book and claimed she sees something special in me. Sent me email after email about how much she loved me. Begged me to open up and give her a chance when I wasn't ready. And in the end, just like Helen, cheated on me after my best efforts. Not by someone that's better than me, to mind you, but someone that wanted no more than sex. Subject from Lilith, I must be a fool. I swear, I will speak to someone that will not only understand my situation, but also give sound advice. Why am I so hurt right now? I came to an empty house and all I could do was cry. I miss you terribly. I feel like a fool. I love you so much and I miss you. I know you told me not to contact you, but why do I feel this way? I must have been a fool to let you leave. Please don't give up on us. Please don't. As I enter the gate of my complex, all I could do is feel a sense of emptiness. I know you said don't contact you, but I feel terrible right now. I must be a fool. You are the best man I ever had, and no matter what, I want to need you now. I want to need you back. I have never cried so much over anyone, not even when I was in love. Not even when I was in love. That was a red flag. Why is that? I know this isn't infatuation, that this is and must be real love. Because I still want to need you. Regardless of your ailments, I will try my best. Please reconsider. I love you, Andrew Benjamin. 4 months later, after taking her back, I've been seeing someone else. Red flag. The term for these letters are called love bombing. That's when the narcissist tries to convince you with their lies of I love you, with their written affirmations of love. Run! The purpose of these letters are to open you up. Think of them as a boxer. What does a boxer do as soon as he sees an opening? He uppercuts you and knocks you the hell out. Mike Tyson took out many of his opponents with one punch in the first round. That's you on a mat. Once again, here comes your friends and family to express their anger. Alicia. If you know a person's been hurt before, then you don't go out of your way to hurt them again. In fact, you leave them alone if you know you want to be with someone else. Lilith. Alicia, it's called indecisiveness, which I'm sure you know nothing about. Indecisive for 2 years. These are what you call pathological liars. Someone who lies and exaggerates a situation to the point of fiction. Liars or posers. Someone who pretends to be something they're not. When people leave you, they always think they can do better. You always end up with someone that don't want them. And end up with someone that has someone. Then end up all alone. The moral of this video is, narcissists are not going to break that cycle. Thus, it's up to you to break it when they approach you. People will tell you anything to be with them and to prevent you from leaving them until it's time for them to leave you. It doesn't matter how good you are, how good the sex was, or how wealthy you are. You will always be something to do till someone intriguing comes along. Notice I didn't say better. I said intriguing. Arousing one's curiosity or interest or find fascinating. That includes a bigger dick, more money, celebrity status, etc., etc., etc. Life always offers another chance. It's called tomorrow. When tomorrow comes, apply the knowledge you learned here. And stop believing everything you hear. Stop depending on people to love you. Love yourself. Love yourself not to listen to everything a person says. Love yourself to date when you are ready and not when you feel better. Find someone who gives you the smallest headaches in the least amount of time. To the women that's interested in me, I don't want no relationship. I don't want no pussy. That doesn't mean I'm going to turn it down. It just means I'll pound it, then send you back on your way. You'll feel better and I'll feel better. If you think you want a relationship with me, I'm going to look at you as if you were stupid. That's STOOPID. At this moment, I'm comfortable being miserable. I'm going to get better on my time, not yours. So you can stop saying you're special, you're handsome, you're intelligent, you got a lot going for you, etc., etc., etc. I've heard it all before. I don't want to hear it again. Because in my mind, you're no better than Lilith. Because when you talk, I see deja vu with you too. I'm no longer a damn fool. Red flag. When you see deja vu, run!